Welcome, we're going to talk about showmanship today. Firstly, you want a nice fitting halter. If you have a really loose fitting halter, it really does nothing to accentuate all of the fine details in your horse's head. It's going to make a large-headed horse look just ginormous. So you really want to make sure that your halters are at a nice snug fit, but not too constricting. Then you're going to run your chain through the left D-ring on the side, run it underneath the nose, rather the chin, back through the right side, and then connect it to the top D on the right side of that halter. Next, you're going to want to make sure that this chain is flush and avoid of any kinks. And there you are. And this, of course, is not a show halter. This is just our schooling halter. All right, so we're ready to begin. Whoa. Now, I like to train my horses that when they halt, they start just immediately to square up. That takes every day, do 10-15 minutes work schooling your horse on showmanship if you want to be a winner in the show ring. Now, for the quarter horse scene, paints, appies, they want a nice level headset. So again, you're going to want to teach your horse to lower his head with a little gentle pressure of the chain. Now, another thing is work at teaching your horse to stop and square up. I'm going to ask him to back. And again, you want a nice straight moving horse backwards. Yeah, he's starting to fishtail a little. Whoa. All right. Now, every time my horses move their feet, forward, backwards, whatever, when I ask them to whoa, I make them square up so that they eventually start putting two and two together to just stop and square. And that makes your job as the exhibitor so much easier in the showmanship ring. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask his left front leg to come up just a smidge. So I'm gonna gently pull that leg forward. Now he overshot that, so I'm going to put a little gentle backward pressure. Oh. Now, if your horse does that and moves that back end, fix that first. Oh. Good. That's pretty perfect. All right. So you've got that to work on with your horse. Next comes the pivot. Whoa. Now again, start out very slowly. I did a 90 degree. You might want to even cut that in half while you're training your horse. Again, what was nice about that pivot that Tiger did is he stopped with his shoulder in the same track as his outside right hind leg. He didn't overshoot the pivot, which I will demonstrate right now. Whoa. Pretty good example. This is a really crooked example. So again, you can see the pivot foot, which should remain stationary. Imagine that two-track line of straightness. And if you come here, if you want to come and face the front of the horse, you can see where his right leg went 1 foot track degree off of that pivot foot. So you want to be very attentive to not teach your horse that that's okay. So pay attention when you're doing pivots. Whoa. Good. Whoa. Good. And there are some showmanship tips for you all to mull over this week. Have a great day.